This is day 72 of trying to get to 2000 ELO on chess.com. I'm currently rated 1803 because I lost a few games, and I'm versing someone rated 1899. So I'm playing the Réti opening, develop all my pieces, castle, kingside. It looks like they're kind of copying me, which is that's actually a good way to play. And I'll stop his knight from being able to jump to this square. If he ever moves his knight, then I'll have to take his bishop. And then I'll probably push c4 at some point in the future. Actually, now looks like a good time. And I think I'll castle soon. Yeah, I'll castle now. And it looks like he's trying to go here. I'll just go here and take with my pawns. Usually I take with my knight, but I kind of want this file to be open. And if he pushes, I won't take because then his knight would just jump there. So pushing, I won't take. Okay, he takes. I'll take with the pawn. Now I'm thinking of I kind of want to guard my bishop a little bit more because I want to put my knight here, but I also don't want to blunder any type of weird knight sacrifices. His bishop's attacking my queen. If I push, I have to be extremely careful because this bishop, it gets very confusing. So I wouldn't really want to push this pawn, and then I don't know, it gets confusing. So I'm just gonna go here, and I have to remember to guard my bishop because I always blunder that sometimes. I'm threatening now to take his bishop, so he probably will take, I take, and then if he moves his knight somewhere, like here, I have to take his bishop. That wouldn't be a good move though. I mean, I guess he could move his knight here, I take, and then move his knight back, but he just decides to push the pawn. I'm gonna take that. And if queen takes, I'll take, knight takes, and then take. Yes, I'll just trade off all the material. If I move this rook, then this rook looks very passive, but I also don't want my king to be unsafe. I'll move this rook. Usually I don't play this way. I usually move the rook that's closest, but I'm sensing I can just quickly just stack my rooks. So I'm attacking this pawn. He has to defend it. I take and then take because, okay, he defends it with his rook. The very first move I think of is to go here because if he takes and I win his knight. I could also just attack his rook. He moves his rook. I'll go here. And he can't take. So he's probably just gonna maybe, I don't know, develop his rook or something. Okay, he develops his rook. If I were to take with my rook, it just doesn't look that good. If I were to just develop my knight, that actually looks. Wait a minute. Instead of just taking instantly, that just opens up his file. So I think I'll just go here and then take because I want these I want his rooks to be out of my position, and these pawns are very good at doing that. I'm threatening to now take this with my knight, which looks very strong, or take it with my rook and then with my knight. And my opponent decides to sack his knight. I actually was kind of thinking of that. So if I were to take his knight, I think he's trying to push this pawn. It's not completely crazy, but I don't think that's the best move. So yeah. I'm just gonna take his knight. There's no way that's the best move. Watch him still beat me though. This is what I expected. Now I could go here attacking his rook, putting more pressure on this pawn, but then he could just push. And then I go here. I'm gonna go here. He's gonna push this pawn, and then I'm gonna go here. And I need to just not blunder anything. And I should win the game. Maybe moving my king is a good move as well. Getting my king off this rank. Take. Okay, never mind. He plays it differently. Yeah, I don't think that's a good move. I'm just gonna go here, and then just try and win the pawn back eventually. I can't take now because he has two rooks, but if I can get my knight to over here or here, then I will be able to take back. If I move my knight here, attacking his rook, he can just move his rook, and then that's a huge problem. So I probably shouldn't do that. If I go here though, and he moves his rook, then that's a fork though. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can play that. This is a fork, and it's not like he can just take, because then my rook could just take. So to put my knight here, which would then block the connection. So he decides to move his rook. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to basically just win the game here. Alright, he sacks his rook, so if I were to take his rook, I would lose the game. So I'm thinking my only move right now would be to go here. And I'm still threatening to take his rook, but I'm also putting pressure on this pawn. So basically, I just have to play it safe, bring my rook back, win this pawn, trade off the pieces, and then just bring it into more of an endgame, and I should win. Yeah, I'll just play it safe, bring my rook back, take this pawn, trade off the knights, trade off the rooks. Okay, he takes. I'll take with this rook, because I know he's gonna try and bring in his knight, so bringing his knight, attacking my rook. So I'll take with that rook, and then I might have to move my king. I'll give him this check, and I'll go here, and it forces a trade. Actually, he decides to play that, so I was thinking of just going here, but I guess he's trying to move his king. I don't know. I'll go here. This doesn't force a trade because he has this check and then moving his knight, but it still looks like a good move. Okay, my opponent resigns. I played with an 86% accuracy, and my opponent played with a 78.7% accuracy. My opponent, he decided to just give up his knight to try and have compensation with this pawn, but that just doesn't work. I actually did blunder a little bit. He could have moved this rook here, and then there's no fork. I don't know why I anticipated him to move this rook, so that was actually kind of not. I'm still winning, but that was a mistake by me. My rating is now 1813. I lost a few games before I made this video, so that's why it's down. And my percentile 99.7. I have 1882. Happy New Year's! Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the new year.